Hello! Today we're going to be drawing a tulip. First thing you're going to want to do is take your pencil and start sketching the tulip. I drew the flower in the center first. Okay, so I just drew my petals and I drew the pistil inside of my tulip. Now I'm going to sketch the stem. I'll sketch one of these flowers that are budding in the corner. This doesn't have to be too detailed. This is just to give you an idea of where you want to be coloring later on. Alright, so I got another bud over here and smaller bud this way. Give these some stems, and then I'm going to draw this curlicue. Doesn't have to be perfect. No tulips in nature are perfect. Alright, almost done with my sketch. I just gotta draw this big leaf down at the bottom, which I think is bigger than my flower. And when you're coloring with colored pencils, it's a lot like painting. So I put a light base coat, darker shade than what we have right now to give it that 3 dimensions. And the buds, because they're still new, so I'm going to put a little bit of green in there. So the pistil is going to be green, so I just put some more green in there, and I'm going to go over this again. And you can see the colors are blending together now, which is what we want. But you still get that shading that we started off with. We'll do that base coat that I was telling you about. So our trash art contest is still going on, the virtual trash art 2020 contest. And this contest encourages our patrons to turn recycled materials into art. So if you decide that you enjoyed drawing with us today, you can always draw on recycled materials or come up with a new way to use recycled materials and use that as part of your trash art submission. In order to submit your artwork, you just need to send pictures to trashart@mcl.org and fill out the contest entry form, which is on the Mercer County Library System's homepage. Add some highlights. You always want to put your highlights in first. It's just for shadow, and once we add that original green color, it's going to blend in and make it darker than it is right now. So we're spreading the shadow out and trying to capture the way that the light hits. You're going to want to try and keep your pencil direction in the direction of the veins. So instead of me going this way when I'm coloring, the leaf vein is going that way. So I'm going to try and mimic that when I'm drawing. Now I'm going to just go in and give it that second coat when everything starts to blend together. For the highlights, those you can try to work around, because again, you're going to want those to stay as light as possible, and if you add this second coat on top of the light color, it's going to be harder to notice. I'm gonna go in and add a little bit more of my highlight green first thing I'm going to do is draw some dirt. So I don't need to do a huge pot, just something for plant to hang out in. And I'm going to take a goldish color or a lighter brown. I'm going to go over that. Now this I don't want to be blended because dirt usually has a lot of different textures and colors. So I'm going to leave that as is and give it a nice edge here. I'm going to add the base of my flower pot. Let's put it on a table. And there you have it. It's your tulip. You can add this to the Mother's Day card that we worked on in another video. So we hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out other Mercer County Library System YouTube videos and keep being creative.